each linear inequality in slope-intercept form, then graph the inequality. So this can be graphed in the form it's in, standard form, but some of our rules kind of, they go out the window when we do that. So slope-intercept form, remember, is when you have y all by itself. Okay. So in this case, this 2x needs to be on the other side of the inequality. Now to move 2x, you would just do the opposite. What is the opposite of 2x? Negative 2x. So to move it to the other side, we would subtract 2x from both sides. Now when we do that, our new inequality would say negative 3y is greater than or equal to, always put your x's first, so negative 2x plus 9. Now, we can't have negative 3y, we need just y. So, if it was negative 3y equals 27, you would divide by negative 3. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to divide everything by negative 3. Now, here's the one trickery. Remember from the old inequality days, anytime you divide both sides by a negative or multiply, you have to flip the inequality. So this is going to change to y is less than or equal to. The fraction you could just keep as a simplified fraction. When you have a negative divided by a negative, it becomes positive. So we have 2/3 x, and then 9 divided by negative 3 would be negative 3. So now our new inequality is y is less than or equal to 2/3 x minus 3. So initially, if you would have looked at the equation, you would have seen, oh, greater than or equal to. That's shaded above, and it's a solid line, but it flipped. So now we're going to be shading below that solid line. So we'd start at negative 3. That's our y-intercept. Our slope is 2/3, so we'd go up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. Solid line. And then we said we are shading below that line, so that would be all these coordinates. Now remember, this line and the shading goes on forever in those directions, right? It doesn't just stop at the negative 10 to positive 10. That's just as big as our graph needed to be. So let's try one more of those. They're pretty tough. Negative 4y minus 6x is less than 8. So again, you would think dashed line or dotted line and shaded below, but I think things are going to change because we have negative 4y. So first thing we're going to have to do is send the negative 6x to the other side by adding 6x, right? Because negative 6x plus 6x is 0, so those go away. So our new equation over here would say negative 4y is less than 6x plus 8. And then we got to get rid of that negative 4. So we divide everything by negative 4, which flips the inequality sign. So now it's going to be greater than. Now the fraction 6 over 4 can be reduced. It would be 3 over 2. And we usually put the negative just in the numerator. So our new slope will be negative 3 over 2. You could leave it 6 over negative 4. That's going to get confusing when you graph it. And then 8 divided by negative 4 would be negative 2. So now we have greater than negative 3/2 x minus 2, which shows that we start at negative 2. And our slope is negative, so we're going to go down and to the right. So we're going down 3, right 2. Down 3, right 2. Dashed line, dotted line. Oh, yeah. It's greater than, so we're going to shade above.